family of a medical student who lost all 4 limbs due to sepsis say they are overwhelmed by the support of online fundraisers as she begins her rehabilitation. 23-year-old Lily McGarry spent more than 100 days in intensive care, having suffered 2 heart attacks and losing both arms and both legs as NHS medics fought to save her life. Well, now Lily is looking forward with the support of her family and the friends who spotted her flu-like symptoms for what they really were. I've been speaking to Lily's dad, Stuart, who began by telling me what happened.
I've spoken to the friends that she shares a house with. She's studying to be a doctor. They're also medical students. And Lily said she felt really unwell and was presenting flu-like symptoms, and they obviously know, because they're medical students, what to look out for. But then there was a bit of a change in the afternoon where she started to deteriorate, and she didn't pass any urine that day. That's a sign of sepsis, by the way, if your viewers want to take note of that. Also, she did lose control at some point, and then she vomited a clear fluid, and then they thought, right, this is more serious.
Yeah. It all happened so quickly within the course of 24 hours. You got a call from the hospital and you were in Jersey.
Yeah.
Can you talk me through that?
Well, it's the call that, that no father wants, really. They said that I should come over to Cardiff, that Lily was really unwell, and I said, well, I'll pack a bag and get a flight tomorrow, and the senior nurse said, no, you should be here now. And her mum was in Australia when she received the call, so she would have had the flight from hell to come back all the way from Australia to Cardiff.
As I said, this all developed so quickly. You go to the hospital not knowing what you're going to find there. Lily fighting for her life, incredible care from the team at University Hospital Wales. She spent 2 weeks in a coma and began to show signs of recovery. But multiple brain, spleen and liver examinations meant that the long-term effects were uncertain. And she had issues with blood flow because of the sepsis. And then there was a really difficult conversation to be had with the staff about what would happen to Lily's limbs.
Yeah, there was a lot of very difficult conversations. You could see by the dressings the extent of the damage. And the NHS were fantastic, by the way, from the amazing quality of care, the compassion. Yeah.
They saved her life.
Above and beyond, yeah.
Yeah.
She did survive, she did pull through, and she was moved from from Cardiff Hospital to Morriston Hospital. Again, fantastic, incredible quality of care. But they did start to talk about, the word that I struggled to say, amputation.
And this was both legs and both arms. Lily, an avid swimmer, runner and surfer.
Yeah.
These were integral parts of her life, as well as her studies, her friends and family. The physical injuries are there, but to wake up in a new body, for Lily, what was that like? And for you, as a dad, what was that like?
Well, I think she's out of intensive care now after 113 days, and she is in the rehabilitation section. The narrative's changed to the body that she has got and what she can do with it. And I had a wobble a couple of weeks when I was in front of her and tearful. I'm an emotional dad, obviously, and she looked me in the eye and she said, Dad, I will make the best of my stumps. And she owned the word stumps. And she'll be okay listening to this.
I know she's watching tonight.
And from that, I got a lot of strength because I thought, my God, I think she's got this.
Yeah. Lily is reaching the end of her recovery phase, and now the focus very much on rehabilitation. And I know that from what you've told me, there are good days and bad days, as you would well imagine, with something of this nature happening to you. Can you talk to me about the rehabilitation? Because I'm sure there is a conversation now about prosthetics. Advances in support and prosthetics now are so good. And I know that that's a hurdle to come for Lily, but it's something that you're already planning for.
The funding is going very well. There is a GoFund page for her. People have been very generous. So there's that, and that will give Lily that choice down the road. At the moment, though, we're focused more on the present.
The small steps before you get to those big decisions. Getting
her wounds to heal. That's the kind of time frame we're on. The prosthetics, which she's trying now, are just little ones on her arms, just to give her a little bit more independence, which is something she craves. Yeah.
I know she spoke to you before you came to see us here at Sky to do the interview.
She did,
How is she today?
She's OK. Yesterday she was uncomfortable because her skin's healing where she's had grafting. And she did want to get the message out to everyone. The vaccination rate post-COVID for children has dropped off significantly. And she just wanted to get the message over that get vaccinated. I mean, obviously, Lily proves that it doesn't work for 100% of the people 100% of the time. But the meningitis vaccination programme in the UK has been phenomenally successful. About 15 years ago, they'd have 6, 7, 8 cases of serious meningitis, and some of the staff at Cardiff Hospital hadn't seen a case like Lily for 10 years. So it's proven it's effective, it works, get it.
Well, you've delivered her message loud and clear. Can I just ask, you must be so proud of her. She, like you said, ups and downs days, but she's essentially owning what has happened to her. And I know you'll be supporting each other. This won't be a one-way street, because it's not just Lily that's affected, it's a family, and you'll have to find this new way of living and moving forward. And there is a way forward, it's just different, isn't it?
That's well put, yeah.
So just a final thought, because as I said, Lily's watching tonight, her story on Sky News. Chance for you to say just how proud you are of her. Yeah,
it's pride, but she's a delight. I mean, we went on a walking holiday in the Swiss Alps last year.
Yeah.
Just her and me, you know. So she's just very happy to go walking around, looking at the wonder and the majesty of the Alps and having a nice gooey Swiss fondue and a couple of pints with her dad. It just doesn't get better. She's the best person I know. She's my daughter.
Stuart, you send Lily our best.
Thank you, I would.
And I haven't met her, but I feel like I've got a real sense of her through this interview, so thank you for that. Like I said, she sounds remarkable, and I have no doubt that this challenge and the challenges to come...
absolutely,
She sounds like a girl that's going to take them head on, and I know with a dad
stronger than
behind
me.
her. Yeah, with a mum and dad behind her.
As has been blatantly shown.